Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to take a quick look at this box packaging here on this, and then reset like our framing because this is just a tall box, and we can't quite get it into frame at all. And I'm tired of trying, and I really want to open this up. So we've got one of the box sets from Doctor Who. Character Options makes these every once in a while and stuff, and like this one has all 11 incarnations of the Doctor. I don't believe this one's the one. They've done quite a few of these, so there's a few different variations. On the back, it shows you which ones are in here. You've got the first Doctor all the way through Matt Smith's Doctor, 11th Doctor there, and everything. This is this set, I want to say before they did the War Doctor and everything, but really cool set. I definitely recommend picking these up if you are collecting any of these at all and everything. If you're a Doctor Who collector, like this is the packs you definitely want to get because they just have so much cool ass shit in them. Accessories, like that's a big thing for me is accessories. So each one of these Doctors comes with something. I think I'm pretty sure each one comes with an accessory of its own and everything. So we're gonna find out on these inside flaps that'll like William Hartnell, Doctor 63 to 66, Patrick Troughton, 66 to 69, just got little synopsis and everything of what's going on. I want to say this was like 2010, 2011, something like that, when they came out with this set. I'm not seeing. Yeah, I'm not seeing where it might tell us. But we're going to crack this open, and I apologize in advance. This is probably going to be a little bit longer of a review because we've got 11 figures now to take a look at, and we'll try to speed our way through that. So without further ado, we've got 11 Doctors to look at. And just pulling them right out and everything, you can see each Doctor is held in with 4 of these, whatever you call zip tie, twisty ties, whatever you want to call them. And they are the pain in the ass ones. You can't just cut. They're the little metal ones with the plastic over top. So you actually have to untwist each and every single one of these. So we will be back in a moment. But first, I just wanted to go over like how I was saying, like we've got 11 Sonic, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7 comes with this umbrella. It doesn't look like 6 has got an accessory. But 3, 2, 1, 4, and 5. 6 is the only one it seems that they didn't give anything for, which is interesting, as I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, how interesting. That's cool, though. They could have just thrown in an extra Sonic, though, but, like, this is what I'm talking about with this pack here and everything is that, like, you've got, like, 2's Flute, you've got 1's Kane and everything, like, like, all the rest of them pretty much have their Sonics, except for 7, he's got his umbrella there, and this is a hatless version of 7 and everything, same with the hatless version of 5, like, just great pack with all of your Doctors, perfect start to any collection and everything, so let's go ahead and pull these guys out. Now we will take a look at these guys in sets here. Right now we have got the first 3 here, William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, and Jon Pertwee's Doctor. These are real nice. I love the way that character went about, like their route with doing these figures. They are definitely cheap, small figures. But the way they went about it with those, like, they can just do whatever they want because, like, they're so cheap to make for them, and like they can. Characters just had a very smart plan with these and everything. As much as I would love to get a more high quality like figure of the Doctor and everything, these are perfect for what they are. Not to say they don't have their flaws. Biggest thing I noticed pulling these 3 out and everything is that his eyes are painted really, really badly. Like, if you want to take a close look here, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It looks a lot better on camera, I'm telling you that much, because he looks wild-eyed. Like, he really does. See, he looks so much better on camera. So much better on camera. You can actually see, like, the iris and the pupil on him and everything. Like I said, the character does a great job with what they're doing with these things and everything. They've got some great articulation, too. for being so basic. You know, you get your head swivel. You don't really get a lot of actual head movement. You just get that swivel, and that's because of the way that these heads are on there. But then you've got on your shoulders, and all of these figures are pretty much the same way. We'll go through each one just to make sure, but they all just got that swivel joint on the shoulder. Then they've got that swivel at the bicep that gives you that really weird separate. You know, now we've got like the X going on there. Then we've got the single elbow, and then the hands that twist. Now, Hartnell comes with his cane. Fits in his hand real nice. And then that nice little detail of him actually having his ring. Real nice, real nice. The legs are the improved articulation legs. They are on those swivels, so you can really get that whole movement you want. And you've got that upper calf twist. Now, a lot of these sets collectors hold on to and sit on, so like a lot of these joints get very stiff. I had a hard time moving their heads, and his leg there was stuck to at that twist. Then you've got that single and no articulation on his foot there. But he looks real nice. Real nice. Moving on to 2, we've got his flute. Real nice, real nice. His hands hold them real well. He's just got 2 grippy hands, so you can put it in either one. His face, real nice job on that. As you can hear, a little bit of stiffness on that neck joint there and everything. He's got the same joints going on as the first Doctor. Same all the way down to his legs. Now his coat comes down a little bit further and is a little bit stiffer, so it's a little bit harder to really move those legs. But having those hinge joints where he can kind of swivel those legs around really helps out. So when you want to do something with him and everything, like he's going to stand pretty well for you. All of these guys are, once you get them in a pose that you want. Moving on to Granny Doc over here, we have got closer look here. Really love the work they did on the coat. Really, really, really love the way they did that and everything. Looks real nice. Again, you've got just the swivel on that arm. That joint is tight. Same with the bicep. Single twist there. Real nice detail work with the ring on him too. His Sonic. Really nice. Really nice attention to detail. And then you can pull this back a little bit, and you can see those legs are also those swivels. And there, you can hear that snap we had of just getting that to start moving there. Their single there are very, very shiny, shiny boots. All right, let's take a look at the next set. Fun fact is that the 4th Doctor also has this little rubber band around his waistcoat here and everything. So you can take that off, and that gives you range to move around his scarf, open up his coat a little bit. Ooh, his coat's glued down there. We'll get into that in a second there. Just wanted to make everybody aware of his little extra. On to our next batch. We've got 4 through 7 here. We've got Tom Baker's 4th Doctor. We've got Sylvester McCoy's 7th Doctor. We've got Colin Baker's 6th Doctor. And all the way coming around at the gap there's 5th Doctor, Peter Davison. And like, they just look so great. And like, it just having all of these in a set is just so fucking awesome. Like, and opening this up and like nerding out with it, so fucking awesome. I'm telling you, this is like my favorite, one of my favorite sets that they do. These special packs with like just a shit ton of figures, because who does not love a big box of figures? But as you can see, there he is with his umbrella. He holds that pretty well. 6 came with nothing. 5's got a Sonic. 4's got a Sonic. And yeah, they're great. They are great. For what they are great. Definitely worth the pickup, especially because Sonics galore. We get like 9 Sonics in this pack and everything, and like, you know, if you've been collecting these figures too, you know it's kind of hard to actually find accessories outside of some of those older sets and everything. So like, anytime they come with accessories, it's always a bonus. As you can see, we've got a decent head sculpt and everything. I'm not sure about the face they chose for him because, you know, that's just kind of like, you know, very Scooby-Dooey. But he looks great. He does. And then, of course, this whole thing moves around. You can move that. We did take off that from him so we could, like, move all this stuff around. Like we were saying, right here is glued down to the figure itself, it feels like. They actually glued it. Looking around, it looks like all of our articulation is the same. We've got those updated, we've got those tight twists, single knee, still nothing for the feet either. But looking at the detailing we got here, pretty awesome. And if you've been curious, because I know I don't really pop these off, it's just pegged in there. It's not a ball, it's just a peg. And yes, you can remove the scarf, just in case you were interested. For customizing, I know a lot of people will make what character does not just by doing what character does and repurposing a mold. Looking here at our Sonic, see if we can keep focus on it. Looks real nice. And away you go, Tom. And keep this in order and go straight to 5. No hat. We've got the celery on the lapel. Yeah. Same articulation. That one's the least smooth moving joint on any of these I've seen so far. Oh, that one's real tight. His leg's a little bit loose though, so. Updated. Twist. I really love the way that they went all out on these guys. Like, it's just, like, I love when a company respects the fact that you've got all of these different iterations. Only thing, like I said, I don't like about this set is 6 didn't come with anything. He's got no accessories for him. Should have given us an extra 5 Sonic or something, you know, at least. Come on. Give me something for him to hold. But he looks great, and I'm really excited to finally have a 6 in my collection because he's one of the ones I've been missing. I wish there was a hinge joint here because they got the plaid on the inside of the arm, but the flat on the outside. And then they got the bright red, the plaid design on the inside to match up with the coat because he's got that whole, you know, multicolored pattern, stitch work, whatever you want to call that coat. That's what he's got, you know. Again, with the joints all being the same here. I wish he had one of those updated shoulders, but I don't think they started doing those at this point yet when this set came out. And there's only a few figures I've really seen them do with that update. Question marks, real nice, real nice. The detail to, like, the fact that he's got all of that patchwork, real nice. Real nice. Oh, stand, don't fall. See if we can get you all to stand without any of y'all falling. And of course 7, real nice. Real weird to see him without the hat. I feel like most of the figures have the hat. Real nice. He's got them shorter legs. Makes him look kind of midget-troned. Real nice. Handkerchief out of the pocket. Look, he's got his vest. He just looks great. I wish they did give him a little bit different of a hand because literally this is just sliding into those hands. Those are just semi-closed gripped hands. And I feel like you could have gotten away with like a more closed grip hand. But he looks great. Gonna move him over here too. And now we've just got a whole stack of figures going. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next batch. And we are back with the last set. We have got Paul McGann right there, 8th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, 9th Doctor right there. We've got David Tennant, 10th Doctor, fucking 10.5, fucking 14, you know, like whatever, like face of Doctor Who right there pretty much. Matt Smith and everything, and they've all got their own Sonics, and I do have to gripe a little bit about their Sonic, specifically the modern 2005 onward era Doctors. 9s and 10s feel so bad. Like, they look accurate, they do. The paint job, terrible, which, you know, whatever, like, that's fine and everything. Little extra splotch of paint here and there, no big deal. But then, like, they are literally just, like, wet noodle rubber and, like, do not want to go in their hands. And I don't know what they did differently casting the modern Sonics versus the classic Sonics, because the classic Sonics, like, yeah, they feel a little bit less than sturdy, but, like, they ultimately feel sturdy. Like, let's pop this guy off here and everything and look at this Sonic. So this thing is, oh, dropping it. This one looks really nice the way they did it, but, like, it is the most, like, loose, like, it's just bad. It's just pretty bad. Luckily, he's got a real easy to slide into hand. 9, not so much, and you can see he does have difference to his Sonic to differentiate it from Tennant's, but it's got that extra splotch of paint, like, that ran down on there and everything. And again, this one is just less than sturdy, very wet noodly. Same with Smith. His has extra splotches of paint. Ultimately looks really good though, but it's, like, less than sturdy and, like, very wet noodly, like it wants to bend and move, like, as you try to put it in this hand and everything. Whereas, like, on, like, you know, these guys, like, these things were a lot more sturdy. Like, I'm giving that a good push and I'm barely getting any give on it and everything. Like, what happened there? That's my question. Let's go ahead and take a look, because, again, Paul, 9 here, or 8 here, not 9. Same articulation. He's got some kind of loose hands, and you can kind of move and everything very easily, and, like, a few of these in this last batch are like that and everything. He's still very nice figure. He's got his long hair like he did in that movie and everything. And I'm sorry, Paul McGann, favorite Doctor, hands down. He's great. Big Finish is where he shines. Don't pay attention to his movie. That was just a shit script. Regenerating in fast is our Revival Man. We've got Christopher Eccleston's 9 right here. And this is the better figure. It's not that, like, stiff posed, like, awkward standing, like, one that they originally did. The issue I have with this one is that he is so loose. Like, he is beyond loose. Like, he's just all over the place doing stuff. Like, you know, he's bobbleheading with his legs. Like, is he gonna stand still? Yeah, I can get him to stand and, like, hold his pose still. So not a big issue and everything. But yeah, just beware, you are gonna get some of these that aren't gonna be as whatchamacallit with. We'll scoot you to the back for now. First actual difference. Oh, there he goes. First actual difference in articulation comes with our Tennant. He's the only one that has minor differences with the way that he articulates and everything. And the minor difference here is that he's got his elbow, he's got his shoulder, but he does not have that bicep twist. Every single other one of these guys has that bicep twist and everything, that cross action bicep twisting. Like, every other one of them has that, except for David Tennant's figure. He does not have that, but he's got everything else. He's got the spread legs, you know, those jointed legs. He's like, oh, and he does not have the calf leg twist. Did he have the calf leg twist? 9 also did not. Why are these guys different? Because 11 goes right back to him. That is interesting. I did not pick up on. But yeah, 10, that's your classic 10 figure and everything. Like, you know, we've all got a million of these, let's be honest here. You've got your coat, you've got the suit, you've got the shoes and everything. What variation are you getting? You know, this one, he comes with the blue suit, with the blue shirt, and the red stripes and the red Converse. So, you know, like, it would be nice to get another white Converse, but, you know, red Converse, like, Tenet's cool too. But yeah, so these two, no leg shift articulation, whatever you want to call that, calf articulation is what we're going to go with. Smith, he's a very petite figure, so it gives him this very shaggy, like, kind of like look and appearance. He's not bad at all. He looks great, but he definitely looks kind of anorexic. Like, talk about fucking Matchstick Man with fucking Tenet. Like, I mean, the figure they did for Smith, like, God, his legs are toothpicks and everything, and, like, look at that. That almost looks like a pinched leg, you know what I mean? It's a very interesting look for sure. He definitely looks good. He always worries me that he's not going to stand right, but, I mean, you can get him into some crazy poses. And, like, the way that his arms are, like, you can almost make it seem like you've got an actual articulated shoulder on him and everything, because, like, just, I don't know, something about the way that his Matchstick body is, like, gives it that illusion that you've got more articulation than you actually do. And I think that's great. So that's all of our guys. We're going to set them up, give a group shot, and wrap this up, because I know we went long and everything, but this is a great set. And there you have it. You have got a set right there and everything. We have got, God, which one was this? I want to say this was 13's TARDIS that I've set up in the back there and everything, but it's just such a great set. Gives you that kickstart right there to just have doctors and everything. Accessories, like fucking accessories, guys. I love accessories. Enough reason to fucking go out and buy this. Accessories, Sonics especially. God, have you tried buying just a fucking Sonic for these guys? Anyway, thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this. Sorry for dragging out some and everything. Thanks for going on these nerd journeys with me. I'll see you next time.